Hi there, welcome to another how to series. This one is on how to use forms and integrate that into MS Teams. So if you imagine if you're a trainer or if you're a teacher, an assessor, you're delivering your class using MS Teams, which looks like this. And how are you going to use, there are different, I've done a couple of series on how to use external software or external tools like Class Marker. So you can use Class Marker, but the good thing about MS Teams is you can have a class, you can run your own class and then have an internal tool to use or capture the quiz. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing what you need is forms. So you need to go to forms. If you have access to MS Teams, then you would have an access to forms as well. So if you want to add that, you could just click here on the left and then type forms. So you see on the left hand side, easily create survey, quizzes, polls. So you could do that as well. You can add it in here inside MS Teams. So what I've done is I've gone to the website, logged in with my same credentials, which will be, for example, in here given by PLC, and you will start off. So once you log in to formsoffice.com, you would click new quiz. Okay, give it a name. So let's call it test 1. Okay, you can say that this is a test quiz for MS Teams, for example. You can add a picture there and then add. So let's go with the first one, choice. Okay, right now once you do that, okay, you need to click on the choice. The last time I did not click on the choice, it was not giving me all these options. Okay, so the first one, let's say what is CPU, right? It is the heart of the computer, for example. Okay, it is RAM. I'm just typing an example quiz question. It is RAM, it is a keyboard, something like that. Okay, so the correct answer is the first one. Right, so you see that? So I can just click. Right, so now if you have multiple answers, you would click on multiple answers, then see, if you notice that the round option, the radio button, is changing to a square. Okay, so that means there are more for learners to click. So I'm just going to stick, I'll show you another one as well. Okay, required, yes, they have to do this question. So my first is the correct answer. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the same one so that it's much easier for me. Okay, just copy it down. So this is my first one, this is the correct answer. Okay, now the second one, what are examples, sorry about that, example of input devices, let's say. Okay, I will put keyboard, I will put monitor, I would put printer, I would put mouse. I mean, you can just carry on with that actually. But bear in mind, when you're doing multiple choice, if you're sticking with 4, make sure all this, it's a best practice. Make sure you have 4 options. So all the questions should be 4 options. It doesn't look nice when you have 3, 2, 1, and 5 now. But this is just an example I'm showing you. Okay. Alright. Now mouse. What else is input? Printer, mouse, webcam. Okay, so now I can see that there are multiple answers here. So I would click multiple answers. Keyboard is one. Okay, it's an input device. Monitor is output device. Printer is output device. Mouse is my input device. Webcam is my input device. So there are 4 here, right? I mean, sorry, 3. So there are 4 or 5 answers and 3 correct answers. Okay, now we can even give marks here. So I'm just going to say there's 1, I'll give 1 mark. Okay, Coming back to the second one, 1, 2, 3, there are three marks here. Okay, alright, so that's it, I think. Now once it's automatically saved, okay, you can go out in the forms just to check it. Test 1, you see that? So when I click on the forms, it came out test 1. So these are the two earlier I did. So test 1 is there. So let's go back into Teams. Okay, there is a video I've created to show you how to use Teams, how to add channels and all that. So you can use that. It's on the website. It's on the PLC's website as well, and PLC YouTube channel. Now when you go back to test, you will see that in the channel, which is a class, basically you would see assignments. Okay, so click on create quiz. It will take you to the test you've already created, or the quizzes you've already created. These are the two ones, the other two I created a couple of days ago. The one we created says today. Click on it, next. Okay, you can give it shows the total points. You can add the rubrics there, add any resources if you want students to, like, you know, like a hint or something. The name here, right, and the date, and all. It's for all students in this class who are in this class. Time due, you can put your time on there as well. Okay, and you can save it. As soon as you save it, it will go in drafts, so you can finalize it when you have a class. Okay, now I'm just going to assign it. Okay, as soon as I assign it, it shows here on the screen, so the students would be able to see it. Okay, on the left hand side, you see, as soon as I did that, on the left hand side it came up as Teams. Okay, right, I hope you like it and enjoy it. Thank you very much. Do give it a try. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.